to the Motor House. I know it's been a while since I've done any car-related videos on repairs, but the fortunate thing is I have not had to do any car repairs, anything major, so there's been nothing to record in that respect, so that's why there's nothing on the channel. But for right now, I am doing some modifications to my 4-post lift in order to use an alignment machine. So that's where I'm going to focus this on. Typical 4-post lift. I like this company. I like some of the features on the lift. And this is an extra long version of it, which is good for some of the vehicles I have and works out the best for doing alignments. Now, a normal lift has, a normal alignment lift, let's say, has the turn plates and everything built into it as part of the deck. That's not an option when you get this. So if you want to do, as I'm trying to do, alignments on this, you have to come up with a modification. My Hunter alignment machine that I picked up used for a very good deal, and have had it checked out and serviced, and the machine is running excellent. Cameras on the alignment system need to be mounted, and unfortunately the way I've worked everything out, I'd have to move the lift closer to the door in order to get the clearance to run the main unit up there on the ceiling against the back wall, and in doing that it would prevent me from opening the garage door, because you can see the top of the lift and the track system. The closer I get to the door, the less the door will open. So I had to come up with a different method. So this is my method. I worked it out. I like it. So it's on a pivot system. It ratchets up out of the way. When it comes down, it secures in place, and I can use it. So this is my plan. Alignment system that I tried to use before, and I had some success with it, but the major problem is the turn plates here that I picked up. There is a very smooth surface on the deck of the lift, and these things slide on that surface way too easily, which can be very unsafe if the car was to slide off. So I had to come up with a different method. Plus, if you notice, the height difference from the deck to there, it would take a lot to get these to not move and get a car to ride up and ride over and back down and back on for compensation. So I had to come up with a solution. I happen to have rolls of this mass-loaded vinyl around, and it came to me that I could use that to make a non-slip surface. So sorry for the loud noise. But when this is on there, it really doesn't want to move a lot, which is what I wanted. But I need to be able to approach on and off of it. So I came up by making these platforms, which this one's on top of the vinyl, which makes it a little hard to move. But using metal that I have a good selection of metal that I have left over from projects previously. I was able to put sides on, and so on the inside and outside of the lift, so that this will not slide off. It's secure, and it makes, let's see if I get it over there, makes a good approach. It's not quite 100%, but the next thing is to add that to the top, and it works out really well. The deck of the lift has a nice rounded edge to it, which makes it easier for things to slide off, and it's on the inside and outside. So using some metal that I had around, I have a way to fix the platform. It can still slide up and down the deck, but it is not going to slide off the side, and that's the important thing. So this is one of my my adapters that's been put in for the height, and if it goes right about there, when you take off the pins, I have pretty good there. And some of the cars I work on are a little narrower track than others, which still allows me to slide this in and out to meet that track. To use the alignment machine and setup, there is a recommended length from the cameras, when that's in position, from the cameras to where the center of your front axle is, because the cars are going to be facing towards the door. They're going to come in backwards. This is that point. So this is the center of my turn plate in the front, for the front axle. Now, many of the cars I have are different wheelbases for length, so I will be able to move the rear forward and back to match. And that is how I've planned this.